You know, I'm not really gonna miss much about living here. Not the boathouse, and certainly not your family. But the china is very nice. And I do like that there is always fresh coffee.
Yeah. Any chance you're leaving soon?
Oh, don't worry, Michael. I'm going to be out of this house and out of your life today. But just remember, when I go, I am going to leave you and your family in the dirt. I have made it very clear, Michael, that my intention is to sell my stock for a life-changing number. You had the opportunity to supply that number. You let it pass, and now it is too late. Huh?
Right, so who you selling to?
Buyer.
Does this buyer have a name?
Doesn't everyone have a name? Oh, you know, as much as I would love to stay and chat, I mean, I know how much you love my company, but my car is here, and it's waiting for me outside, and my new life awaits. Bye, Michael. Ed. You know, I never got the opportunity to thank you for that bait and switch you pulled. Disappearing ink with my marriage certificate. Well played.
Well, of course you'd think so. After all, it was from your playbook. Anyway, it was my pleasure.
I'll remember that one.
Michael, you said you were going to secure those shares.
Look, selling the shares to someone was probably part of Nelle's plan all along.
And you don't find that problematic?
It's only 5%. Look, our money will be best spent buying back the shares from whoever she sold them to.
Well, while we're looking over our shoulder to see what Nelle did with those shares, I need to know what kind of repercussions we're going to suffer from the attack on your father. Has Sonny decided how he's going to respond?
Ned, I already told you I have no inside track in my father's business. I am just as in the dark as any law-abiding citizen.
Except that you're not any law-abiding citizen. You are our CEO, okay? You are the face of the brand, as it were.
Ned, I'll talk to my father, see if he can tell me anything to set the shareholders' minds at ease.
Good, good. And while you do that, I'll try and find out what interloper just bought into our family company.
Chase, is this official business?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Could be, huh?
Port Charles is still reeling from the outbreak of violence.
Right. And you think I know something?
Look, I get family loyalty, but there were 3 attacks made against your family in 2 different cities, hundreds of miles apart in broad daylight.
I know. I was there for one of them.
If we can't stop this from escalating, innocent people are gonna get hurt. So please, if you're sitting on any kind of information about who's after your father, just tell me, man.
Oh, Chase, I've already told you I am not involved in my father's alleged business.
I like how you slipped the word alleged in there. Like you've been doing it all your life.
Yeah, it is true. I have been doing this all my life. I know how to avoid getting myself involved in anything that might compromise me, and I also don't want anyone else to get compromised.
You're walking a very fine line.
No, I don't see it that way. Look, you're a cop, right? And your brother is a doctor. You don't have to share your cases with him, and he doesn't have to share his with you. It's just separate.
I hear that.
I can tell you something though. It's not information, but it's kind of more of a favor.
Are you asking me as a friend or as a cop?
I'm just asking you. Look, you need to remember that my family didn't start this. Okay, Port Charles is our home, and we don't want anyone else getting hurt either.
Good morning, Mr. Cassadine. You ready to seal our deal?